Good evening, whoever's watching. I just recorded some test tracks to show. I don't know how much I'm supposed to say. I recorded some test tracks so that we can I can show some trouble with you know, how much trouble that toms, recording toms, mixing toms, all that stuff is when you know, you also have cymbals on a drum set. Cymbals and toms just completely wreck each other. So I wanted to make a some short files just to kind of show the thing off and what you can do about it and what the big problems are and everything. So let's see if I can actually make this work. I know, yeah, my air conditioner's loud, crazy loud. Yep. If you got anything, you type it in there wherever, Facebook or YouTube or whatever you're in. Allegedly, my Restream chat relay thing will work. So let's see how this goes. So I'm just cleaning this up for now. In fact, I think first thing, this is my normal drum template. I don't need any of this other crap. I'm gonna get rid of everything else. Yeah, I don't. I have this giant template. One of these guys, I'll talk about it. I'd actually like to clean it up a lot. It was made so that I could use these icons to quickly get around the thing, but okay. And yeah, there's a band practicing in tonight, so sorry about that, but that's what makes this place real, right? So first I'm just going to group these up. What is that green line? What was that about? There's some kind of volume envelope going on here. That's just the group line. Okay, so I'm grouping these. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. So the idea for this one was to have the sorry, a cymbal playing ahead of the tom, and that way I can really show what happens if there's already a cymbal in the background. I've got some others. So let's see. Let me just let me pull some links here. Oh yeah, speaking of, anybody who's using Restream, do you know how to quickly get a link of where the streams are so that people can watch on whatever they're doing, Facebook or whatever? Let me see. I'm gonna type for a second. What do you think? How to share Restream link? You know, I'm just gonna grab a YouTube link and share that. Hopefully this doesn't play. No, don't want to be DMCA'd. Okay, where's my channel? My channel. There we go. Yeah, it sounds pretty crappy. Make sure it sounds better. Yeah, my YouTube, my Facebook encode sounds great. My YouTube sounds. Oh, that's just my mic, I guess. Yeah, sounds fine from the whatchamacallit, from Reaper's output. So yeah, that's all I really care about. So let's just worry about that. So I'm gonna turn that off. Okay, so I'm just gonna clean this up. So like I say, that's a hi-hats for the mic. How do you select everything in group? Is it control? Let's see, group. Select all items. Oh, just Control G. That's nice. Okay, Control G. So I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit. That's a symbol before one of the toms, and that's a symbol before another one of the toms. I'm gonna clean up this gate a little bit. Definitely doesn't need to be that aggressive. In fact, I'll probably take all my plugins off, just so make this a little bit simpler. Okay, so this is more common. I wish I could play a fill or something, but I'm not a drummer. So this is toms, and then right after the tom, a cymbal. That actually might be longer away than most of the ones that actually make trouble, but let's just roll with that. As the compression comes in, that cymbal's going to get way loud, so that's fine. Let's see what I got here. Yeah, I can't kick very well, but that'll give you an idea anyway. Man, I love how that new head sounds. I'll go. I think it's just an Evans. I'm not sure why that sounds so good. Maybe that's that new beater pad thingy. Okay, let's see. I think I have some snares here. Oh wait, the trap's not on. I turn the trap on later on. And I'm just playing with the hi-hat pretty much open. Like, yeah, you guys know snares and hi-hats are just deadly enemies. It's just a horrific combination, right? So hopefully this will be a good test. We'll find out, I guess. Okay. So that's cleaned up. So I think what I want to do is just remove all the plugins. I'm going to need I switched back to MS. If you guys had always watched my VP88, it's getting destroyed by people in here. I fixed it, put it back together again, and we have a ceiling mounted. Actually, I have a whole bunch of ceiling mounted stands. Let me see if I can pop up the room real quick. Let me see what is this. Yeah, I have to fix up some of this. Drum webcam. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bunch of hanging stuff, like hanging stands, and so now I have my MS mic, my VP88 exactly where I used to do it with the 414s and everything. I'm pretty happy about that, so I'm gonna give that a try. So the one effect I'm gonna keep is gonna be MS decoder, but I'm gonna see if I can remove all the effects at once. Anyway, I think it's Control W is what I had. Nope. Let me find out what the actions are. Show action list. Find shortcut. Control W. No shortcut. Okay, what is it? Cut. Effects. Shift W. Okay, let's see if this works. So I'm just going to select them all. Shift W. Yeah, there goes all the plugins. I'm going to remove them from the master too. Something funny might happen because I have I have 4 channels because of the Waves SSL doesn't have a high pass filter, and so I was using something with some pins in it. Okay, so this should still work. Hopefully this ain't gonna make any trouble. Let's see. Hold on, sorry. Okay. So anyway, so that's what's doing that. So I'm gonna put another MS plug, but I'm just gonna clean this up. This is like I said, this is my drum template. I really don't need all this stuff for what I'm gonna be doing right here. That should be good. So I'll put my MS decoder on here. Yeah, it doesn't say Kanaka anymore. Come on. Okay. So let's just see what this sounds like. Okay, so what it is Tom 2. Okay, so I want you guys to see this. The way I have Let me show you. Peaks display setting. So you see that the higher frequency it is, the darker it's kind of getting up here. So this black stuff right here, that's symbol. But this other black stuff right here, that's your stick click. And you want to have that, but let me show you. So that's fine. So, I mean, I don't like that zing coming through there, but it's okay. But in this case, watch what happens. I mean, it's almost as loud as the tom decay. So if I were to gate this, if I were to put like, you know what, maybe I'll, yeah, why don't I do that? If I were to gate this one would be fine, but this one this next one, why am I talking about it? I'll just show you. I mean, you got to hear this stuff in context, but I don't have a real quick way to show, so I'll deal with that later. But what I'm going to do is solo this tom track right here, the one that's actually getting hit, and I'm going to put a gate on it. So let's just loop that. Okay, so if I gate this, I mean that's kind of a gross. It just kind of stops, right? So I'm gonna put some hold on it, and I want to hear the tom, you know. Okay, so imagine, let's put this in context with the. Should I just mute everybody? I'm gonna put the overheads in here. So, you know, if I wish I should have had somebody playing a beat. So what's going to happen is when this thing pops in, you're going to just hear dunk, and then this of the cymbal coming through. Especially if we go and throw a compressor on here. Like let's just hammer this like we're doing this for real. Okay, so here's a gate. Here's my fab filter. Let's hammer this like a, like, you know. Is there a preset for, where's presets on here? Oh, what did I just do? Toms. Let's see what they say. Mid, sustain, and control. Let's see what this is. I ain't doing nothing. Let's take that. Let's really give it to it. I'm gonna turn off the overheads for now. Well, I'm surprised how good those cymbals sound in the overhead, huh? Okay, how long is this holding? Auto release. You know, I'm gonna turn off all this junk. Let's just give this your regular tom. Punchy one. Oh yeah, see, here we go. So let's check out this attack real quick. Sorry, I was on the wrong screen, so let me put this on here for you. So let's just say, oh, 700. Okay. I want just enough so it doesn't get tubby. And you know what? I'm gonna turn off this side chain. This is there we go. Okay, so without the compressor. So let me put some attack into it. Let's look at the waveform now. And then if we're gonna make it worse, let's put my favorite Mutt Lange fire on here. So now, I mean, this is pure pain in a mix, right? All of a sudden, you have this dynamic inversion going where you hear the hit of the tom, but you got your compressor on it and everything. Plus, there's all your compressors on your master and whatever else your drum bus. It might even come out quieter than that psh of the cymbal that comes out right after. And the crappier the drummer that you got in, almost invariably, the crappier the drummer, the more toms he's going to have, the softer he's going to hit the toms compared to the cymbals. And, it's just going to be like this turkey gobbling kind of tom sound. And at the same time, he's going to insist on you making those toms like super loud. And he'll show you an album where the guy's playing hard and slow on the toms, and that's what you're supposed to make it sound like. And it's very hard. And I do think that I have a solution for it. And if you want to be alpha tester, beta tester for that, let me know. But let's go to the other one. That's serious pain, right? The snare and hi hat. So I'm gonna get that. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so my unsolo is tom. I'm just gonna do. Sorry. I'm just gonna do the snare top here. Top sounds crappy. Okay. So this whole thing is hi-hat. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. So let's see what happens to try and gate it. I'll put an exciter in because I'm gonna have it in there in a little bit. So whatever. Loop this. Yeah, I'm gonna make better test files with an actual. I'll get a drummer to come in here and just start hitting stuff up. Sorry, yeah, this is really academic. I can use this for certain things, but definitely gonna have it in context. You can really hear the nastiness of what pops out. So anyway, here we go. So I'm gonna gate this. Okay, so put about my regular. So you hear that nasty hi-hat hash coming right through, right? Let's do your typical snare. Okay, let's do for real. Okay, right by the book, right? 4-to-1. Let's go. We're doing some heavy stuff. So let's say 15 milliseconds attack, 250 release. I'm just pulling numbers out of where, but let's go for 4 decibels here. Okay. Now I'm gonna put exciter on. You hear how nasty that is with the hi-hat going there, right? I mean, it's just. So I'm gonna try something. I can't exactly show you right now. Let me just see if I can make this work though. Oh yeah, don't look over there. So I'm gonna have to reload Reaper real quick. I'm gonna have to do some downloading. Sorry, it's gonna be a second. I'd like to actually put the band on so you guys can see, but who knows? Might be doing something funny, so I'm gonna not do that. Okay, so these two plugins. Yes, it's a plugin. I can tell you that. I don't mean to be secret squirrel, but you guys who know my story know that I had my hand in a lot of the products that you guys use right now, and I'm lucky if I make $200 or $300 a month. So I'm trying to get smarter about the business side of things. So cut me a little slack. Anyway, just get rid of. Sorry, I'm doing a little bit of housekeeping. I'll be done with that in a second. All right, here we go. This should work. Okay. So here goes. Put that back up. So here's the regular gate. Nasty, right? Oh, you know, I need to test the new streaming stuff. Yeah, I need to make that new template. I should have. Yeah, I should have my DIs out there with the band in there tonight. I could actually have gotten this figured out. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna actually just run this thing. Oh, interesting. Okay, it's a work in progress, but let's see what we get. so compare that to all right. So pretty soon we'll know what to do, right? Yeah, I can't really say too much more about that, but there you go. Anyway, so now I'm going to I need to make a new template since we changed around some things. So let's see. Just gonna pull up another project. This is gonna be close to my old template file. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. It's just probably just gonna blow up in a second here. Okay, I'm gonna arm these tracks. So I'm gonna arm the drums here. Yeah. That's misdemeanor. I gotta change some of these plugs. I'm gonna bypass a lot of this for now. And for my birthday party this weekend, for whoever's coming, I'm gonna have my DIs on, so I guess I'm gonna change those to. Let's see, what is it? So here's going to be the scheme pretty much. So have a look at this. It's going to be the routing. So I'm going to change the guitars from 25 to 26, which is what I usually use inside here when I'm teaching guitar or playing or fixing things. I changed that to 16, 17, which is what it is out there, and I know I keep pointing and that's not helping anybody. Anyway, this is pretty much the routing. So you see that most of those drum mics go into the DL32, Midas DL32 out there in the main room. Goes into the M32 inputs from there, and from the card out goes into an RME Digiface USB. And this is how I'm handling the total mix. 31 and 32 are loop back, so that I can feed OBS. So that's how I'm doing the stream here. In fact, let me show you. So we get all that recursion. So that's OBS. Excuse you. Okay, so what else I gotta do? Normally the main vocals are gonna be coming through the 28 is gonna be the ISO booth, but I'm gonna arm these other mics for the party. So what are they gonna be? 17, 18, 19, and 20, I think. I'm just gonna double this one down here. So, you know, live is going to be a little bit different than when I'm normally doing recordings, but this should be working. I'm not positive. I don't. Let's see. Do I have monitoring on? This actually I should be seeing something. I'm not sure why I'm not. So I'm going to find that out in a second. 19. We should actually be seeing quite a lot. I'm pretty sure that the way this is routed. Actually, let me pull this back up. Oh, no, sorry. 21 through 24 is the vocals. Okay. So let's try that. 21, 22. I think I should still be seeing more than I'm seeing here. 24. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I should be seeing a lot more than that out there. Something seems wrong. That's what I'm going to need for the party anyway. So I'm going to change the bass to... oh, see? Still having this problem here. This is so weird. This has to do with the new theme builder. So this 29. Back options, layouts. Okay. 15, I think that's right. So 16 for the guitars. I'll just use these guitars for the show. So this is gonna be 16 and 17. I haven't run those lines yet. I need to. Oh man, are you gonna do this to me too? 16, 17. Okay, but this should be screaming loud. I don't know what's going on here. I'm probably gonna go out into the room in a second. 21 through 24. Well, let's see if they start singing, we'll know. I'm gonna step out for a second. Let me put it back on the take a drum room view. There's all kinds of people walking around in there. Oh, that's no good. Okay, so they're definitely yakking in there, so I don't know why these mics aren't picking up. Let's see. If they start playing again, we'll know. That's the thing. It's always troubleshooting, right? Oh boy. That's not what I want to hear. Okay, as soon as they start going, okay, I'm gonna mute stuff for now. I might have the gain structure here. You know, in fact, I'll show you this. Let's just see if this is what the problem is. So the setup in here is pretty complicated. Yeah, I'm gonna save this again. Scenes. Okay, this is the one I'm gonna always use, so you can remind me. Okay, so what's going on here? This is actually pretty crazy. We've got a DL32 in there, and I didn't really show you in the routing diagram, but the DL32 actually goes to an X32 core first, and the X32 core feeds the M32. I'm probably gonna be changing that pretty soon, but what that means is that teachers and anybody can use in the school can just they've got an access to 32 channel, the same exact 32 inputs that I've got for the most part, and so they can use that for recording their students, or bands can come in and record themselves. I mean, I would have dreamed of this when I was in the band back in the day. But so I'm gonna take a look at the mic preamps. You can see everything going here. 21 through 24 are the vocals. That's the ones I'm worried about. So I'm gonna see what the preamps look like, because what that one's doing. So the vocals out there. This is getting crazy. So you really have to see all the routing. But what happens is the live vocal mics out there go into the DL32, and then come out of the DL32 into an XR18 that I have out there as the PA system in the big room. And that one's handling most of the gain and the compression and stuff. So for all I know, actually, let me see. Okay, so this is crazy complicated, but anyway, I'll probably have some pretty low gains. Yeah, see how low that is, because I'm using the XR18 to handle all the gain. So this might be the right gain. Let's see once they start making noise. So I'm just going to close this up. I'm going to unmute the vocals again. Let's just see. So this is, I really should have thought of this. This is probably not the way to go, because I'm probably going to want more. Well, let's see what we get once they start singing. I could make up for it, but yeah, so there you go. Yeah, I got to think about this. This is an epic fail on my part. You saw the bass is way too loud, right? You better safe than sorry. Ouch. Wonder who's doing that. I'm trying to figure out who's eating all the CPU here. So real-time CPU at 50%. Why? You know. It doesn't appear like anything's really using much, so this shouldn't be so high. I almost guarantee it's gonna be the drums. Watch, I'm gonna disarm the drums. Yeah, look at that drop. Okay, so who's eating it? Let's find out. So each one's adding like 1%, but what in the world for, man? I'm not, I'm at 128 samples. Yeah, look at that. These guys don't even have any effects. Oh, but this one does. Okay, hold on, I'll turn this off. Yeah, that ain't much. Why would that be eating that much? Ah. Okay, these have multi-transient on them. Let's see. So 13.4. There we go. Look at that. Wow. So which of these is doing it? I hope it's not multi-transient because that thing sounds killer. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on. Let's see. See, none of this uses much normal CPU. It's just a real-time CPU. Okay, so 20 something percent real-time. Turn it off. So that's using like 3% right there. Let's just see C2 using. C2 kind of uses a lot. I'm gonna leave multi-transient off on all these for now. In fact, I'm gonna offline it. I do not like to hear that click. Alright, so see, it's staying pretty low. See what happens up here. Maybe it's just time for me to get a new computer anyway. I don't know what's doing the big jump, but this is way better. Way, way better. Now, do I have everything armed? No, I don't have the kick arm, so there we go. So I'm going to turn that on. Now, Type A kind of uses a lot, doesn't it? Maybe. I don't know if I really need it. I could use Exciter on here instead. So this is going to be my new drum template. I think that's ready. Drum template October. How do you do the template? Project template. Vault band recording. October. 2019, jeez. Wow. Okay. So that's that. That's gonna probably be enough for me tonight. Alright, well, that's enough for that. These guys can